Something we have heard and something we'd like to know about is, did you die here? Or did someone die in this house? Me?
You didn't touch anything. I was right behind you.
Holy f*** was that? Jesus Christ!
So we've just entered one of the most amazing places we've been to in a long time. It's just untouched. There's so much history here, and we just want to show you around because there's things here that just take you back in time, isn't there?
Yeah, it takes you back to the time when the family lived here, whoever lived here. It's not like a 300-year-old house, which we really like doing. It's a house that just takes you into the life of someone that has just disappeared. And it's like, it has an apocalyptic feel. It feels like if humans disappeared, this is what a house would look like 5 years later. So we want to try and find out who this person was or who they were, when it was abandoned, and potentially find out why, if we can.
So, I mean, starting in here, we were able to get in because, fortunately for us, the door had a broken panel, which we've actually put back now because it's things that we do to keep ourselves secure. But when we were looking through all of these, I mean, I was just taken back by I don't know if they're old, the old Rice Krispie packets, and all of these have dates that I've seen going back to sort of 2013.
What is the date on the Rice Krispies? I feel like some vintage Rice Krispies there. Would it be on the top?
That's before 2015.
2015. And they will probably last for a little while, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Because from what we've seen as well, the items in this cupboard, there is one here which isn't even open actually. I've still got the seal on it of honey, which would actually never go out of date.
Ah, good.
So that's funny. It's 2013, so you can actually eat that right now. I wouldn't recommend it.
No.
Well, actually, you could recommend it. It's not been opened. It actually doesn't matter, does it? It's the one thing that doesn't go out of date.
Yeah.
There's not even any dust on this stuff. It's just kind of... That would have been the last time they just plonked it there after having dinner. And then that's that. They just never came back to it. In 2014. So, yeah, probably still looking around 2013, I think.
Well, if you look at a little bit more around the kitchen, you can just see, okay, that the whole garden has been overgrown. I mean, it's like forest out there. The garden used to be quite big. I know it sounds so stupid, but it's just left how it was. The pans, the cleaning equipment. I wonder if there's like... Oh, it's a joke drawer! Yeah, I'll top it that way.
They're pretty brutal.
Yeah.
They had a cat.
Yeah, we know that because we came through the cat flap.
But they had the cat ball. We could use this.
Yeah, we could.
It's an analog cat ball rather than the ones that people use
not
these
the
days.
electronic
Not the ones that go off randomly for no reason.
If you
What is that?
What?
What is that? It's the world's shittest TV.
It's like a mini...
It's a TV radio.
Yeah.
Radio TV. Why would you need that?
Well,
No one's watching that, are they? Would watch that with a magnifying glass?
Well, in case you just want to like peek around or something, you're doing the cooking, you're listening. You go, oh, and he scored, and then you go, oh.
Because it'd be like this, wouldn't it? It'd be like, I'm just cooking, like. Well, David Beckham's just scored.
Yeah, but no
Shit, my food's on fire because I had to walk 3 miles to cook the world's biggest TV.
No one's as blind as you. I could see that from a mile away.
You couldn't.
Look at this. Just the setup. It takes you back. It's almost like you are at your granddad's house, and it's so clean. I mean, admittedly, some of the furniture's still very old-fashioned, and a lamp again. But I still don't get the vibe from here that the people were like in their 70s or 80s. I get it more of they're in their like 50s.
What is actually in all of this? Because there's a Kindle left.
Yeah, I was thinking that, like a Kindle. It's probably like the first generation Kindle, but that's still quite modern tech, isn't it?
I mean, fairly-ish, I suppose. I don't know, I felt like Kindle came out when I was 2, to be honest. It's a lot older than you think, actually, isn't it? Mm. They got a lot of lottery tickets. Maybe that's what happened.
Yeah.
They won the lottery. Fuck this place.
Yeah.
Moving to the Bahamas.
I just love how people, even if they are explorers, I just love how they set things up like this. It really does give you a sense of the character. I mean, because it's still their stuff. And to be honest with you, this is such a lovely conservatory. I mean, it's actually quite a nice area, quite a nice house.
I'd love to live here.
Yeah.
I'll do it up a little bit first. But
Oh yeah, modernise it a bit, but still.
all you'd need to do is clean it and put the heating on. I mean, you can actually tell this must have been put in there fairly recently for show, because there are now flies dying inside it, and you can smell it, and it frankly would have dried up by now.
Yeah.
So you know that urban explorers have been here to set up for photos.
So the front door, I've put that lock on, but you can't get through it as far as I know. Look at the old bedpan. I know this was put here for like antique decoration, but
It doesn't even look like it would have been put there by the owner, does it? I don't know, maybe.
yeah, I think it was. I think there's other stuff that was on here as well where it's been nicked by the looks of it.
In this biscuit tin, we have lots of the Queen's soap.
Well, it probably wasn't her soap.
Well, it looks like it.
Well,
This says Made in England's got ER on it.
I suppose.
And then this, which is very bizarre, I mean, quite good actually, because it gives us a name. But it's a name of someone who must have been a child. Well, they could have been an adult as well.
Well,
They grew into one.
Yeah. They probably were a child when it happened, but
Yeah, they grew into an adult.
because later on in life you kind of do that.
But when this was done, they were a child.
Yeah.
So
they
Bridget-
definitely weren't an adult.
Bridget
Unless
Da-
it's Benjamin Button again.
No, it's definitely not
We won't
Benjamin.
start that.
It's Benjamin Davis, by the looks of it. And Bridget Button. So, Houseplants by Bridget Davis in December 1977. I mean, it literally is it's definitely homework, because you can see where they got the teacher's red tick. I mean, it's not exactly the most fascinating thing in the world, but it's very interesting that it still survives in this house.
Yes.
And it gives you a name, Bridget Davis. Maybe Bridget Davis was the woman, maybe she was born here, grew up and died here, or just left.
Yeah, maybe she was the last person left.
Yeah, unless we can find some other names, I just don't know.
Let's have a look in here, because there are two fairly well set up rooms which I can't make out, because again this is quite elderly looking, but not like over the top elderly.
Yeah.
But there's also like men's shoes below you.
It's not a young room, is it? They were
No.
not like in their 20s.
No, or a kid.
Yeah, and this is female, because of all the female items
Yes.
over there. Because I know women love party poppers.
Yeah, definitely. They put them in their hair.
Yeah.
This is what they used to braid with. Everything's gone from the drawers.
See, I find that weird, don't you?
All
It's
the
like
clothes.
family have turned up and got rid of everything,
Yeah.
but then haven't.
I think family has come here, they've taken what they wanted to keep and stuff, and then they've locked the doors and, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like baby pictures though, it's really sad to not take baby photos and things.
So, this room's a little bit more, like, depressing to me. It feels very dark, and that's because of the dark wallpaper and lack of decoration, I suppose. But, look at that.
But it is just, maybe it's, yeah, because it's overgrown as hell, isn't it?
Yeah, and the old phone. Quite a nice painting though. So, toilet, bathroom, done.
There is a toothpaste thing
I
in there
don't
with
care,
a
I'm not even
toothbrush.
going to explain.
I like toothbrushes that are abandoned.
I'm going to go up these stairs because I've not seen this yet.
There's a bird on the stairs. That's huge.
Wow.
Wow, these stairs are shit.
Yeah, they.
I can just about get my toenail on the end of each bloody step.
So, I mean, like, do you know what I mean by
No.
it is a bungalow, but it has this upstairs? Like, it's,
No, I don't know what you mean whatsoever. I can't figure that one out.
but
I'm still trying to figure it out.
It's a weird house, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a bungalow with a loft conversion. On that note,
That explains
let's get on with the investigation, shall we,
Yeah,
Geraldine?
definitely.
Go on then. We are two paranormal investigators who come out to random houses that we find.
Well, abandoned houses.
Sometimes not. To see if we can contact the previous owners or anyone who may still be in the building. My name is Joe.
And mine isn't Joe.
It isn't.
But also known as Elliot.
Yep. Now we have a device down in the kitchen with an aerial. If you touch that, it will make a very annoying sound. As you can tell, it may have said this many times in the past. It's like reading a script at this point.
But we do come with total respect. We're not here to damage the property or steal. We just wanna talk and hope that you're here to listen.
And if you could touch the device in the kitchen, that would be amazing. It would just make a noise to let us know that you're here. Or can you make any other sound to let us know that you're here so we can start a conversation with you?
That was a growl. Wasn't that a growl? That was like...
Did you just growl at me, or us?
Hello? If you're here, are you able to make a very loud noise within the house? Any way you want.
Little thud.
Tiny thud. It was in that corner there. Thank you. You are brilliant. Are you okay? We just hope that you are. We're here to find out if you passed away here, or if you know that you've passed on.
Stand over here. What was that? What was that? What was that? What was that?
I weren't hearing that before.
Sounded like one of those moving. Could just be where I just walked in here. But...
Can you do that noise again?
I feel like someone's here, but you're not... You're always trying to hide from us now. Because it's almost like we started calling out and then a couple of noises and it's just gone. It's almost like someone was just here and thought, oh shit, and then ran off. That's the way it feels. It's just imagination in a way, but...
Please, can you make a loud sound? Just to start communication. You can make it as loud as you want. The louder the better. We prefer to get scared.
Or just a bird squawking?
No. Because that was in that corner again.
I didn't hear what you heard then.
Right, two things just happened there.
Hmm.
I heard what sounded like almost creaking of boots in that corner. And then I heard doo 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 above us. Footsteps.
It feels like it's too early almost, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't know, it could be a rat. Not that.
No.
Was that you making any of those noises? You heard that?
Knock.
Thank you.
Can you make a noise in the room that you'd like us to come to have a conversation with you? What was that?
What?
A crisp packet. You wouldn't have heard that. What?
Where?
Somewhere down here. May have even been upstairs.
Oh, I've literally just got goosebumps coming through this corridor.
Yeah.
Please keep making those noises. We really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
What was that then?
Very light.
That's like a grunt.
Yeah, it was like...
I didn't hear two.
It was louder in there.
Really?
Whereabouts are you? That's in here. That's back in here. I can hear that clearly. Like,
You almost feel like you just need to sit in this room
I was going to say,
for a long time.
I wonder if you can hear it on that camera.
What the fuck is that?
Seriously. I just felt like there was someone right behind me then.
That sounded like there was someone right behind you. It sounded like someone walking on gravel.
Yeah.
There isn't any gravel.
But it was here.
Yeah, I know,
It was right
yeah.
here. It was like on this chair. Ah.
It's just birds in the chimney, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. I can hear that clearer now.
Yeah.
Bugger. That.
No, that's good. That's really good.
Yeah.
Well, it's annoying 'cause it's not paranormal, but it's actually good because you can debunk that. And they're not being as loud right now, but that was really loud.
Yeah.
You could hear it coming from the chimney. So, okay. As ever, it's quite hard to actually hear the sounds that we're hearing. We could hear quite bassy, quite loud bassy sounds, so I've actually upped the bass in the audio so you can hear it a bit better in this section. But we started to hear the same bassy sounds with the sounds of birds. You could hear the movement and the chirping of birds coming from the chimney, which pretty much debunks everything that we heard so far. But it doesn't necessarily debunk what happens next.
It's been interesting so far.
Yeah, I felt like it was really haunted to begin with.
Yeah.
And then... It's the most frustrating thing ever, isn't it, in a way? Because you think that you're really onto something. I think this could be one of the most haunted places you've ever been, because you're here for 10 minutes and you're already hearing loads of noises.
Yeah.
And you sit down long enough, and you find out it's just birds in the chimney. But that's perfect in a way. Like, I'm happy because we at least have an answer.
Yeah.
So, but I still think there is promise. We're not just going to give up because of it.
No.
Let's just move away from it. I have left the Sony camera in there.
That's cool.
Because you never know. You might even capture a bird flying down it or something. Do you know what I mean? Just add more proof, but equally you never know. We've also still got the REM pod out there, haven't we? So
yes, in the kitchen.
That'll capture anything out there. I just think it's good because that's the way we came in as well, to cover that. But we had heard that potentially someone had actually even died in one of these rooms. It's just a rumour.
Yes.
But, I mean, it's worth trying those questions, seeing as we are here.
Did anybody pass away in this room?
Do you hear that creaking?
No. I was talking though.
It just sounded like a door just creaked open. In here though. And then something clicked out there too. What the hell?
Hello? Can you hear us where you are?
There's something we had heard about this house, and it may be rude to ask. Please tell us to stop, or however you can. I don't know how you can tell us to stop. Actually, the device in the kitchen that we put on the floor, set that device off if you'd like us to stop these questions. But something we have heard and something we'd like to know about, potentially, is did you die here? Or did someone die in this house? Can you answer yes by making a knock somewhere close to us? Was that a knock, or was that just... Can you make the knock a lot louder, please?
You able to slam a door? Move something, push something over? Hello? Oh. Wow. Okay.
That made me jump.
Okay. 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 There was someone in there. There was someone just there, Joe. There was something.
Goosebumps.
That was someone just there, right? That noise and then that.
There was no windows open. None of these windows are open. How the hell is that? Look. Completely sealed shut. Completely sealed shut.
It's boiling up here as well.
Where's the air moving? That was like someone was just pushing up against it.
I was like...
That's so cool.
Noise.
What created that first noise?
That was loud. That was loud. I've got goosebumps.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I know.
Where was it? Where was that noise?
Don't know.
That was loud.
It wasn't that. Hang on, let me put this back up. That's just settling down. How is that happening?
What was that noise?
I don't know what the first noise was. It wasn't the birds.
No.
Because it was in here.
Oh, you've got the camera there.
Yeah.
That was very, very loud.
That got my adrenaline going a bit there.
Yeah. Doors open. That door's not open.
So's the flap. That's all fallen down. It's air. Wind.
There is no wind. There is no wind.
But there has to have been to have pushed it all through and now suddenly the curtains move in. It adds up way too much to say that that's wind. Doesn't it? Like if you're going to think about it logically, in a non-paranormal way,
Yeah.
there's been a gust of wind, it's blown that, pushed the door, and now it's enabling air to come through which is moving the curtain.
But
There isn't much
there is
wind.
not enough wind to blow that thing down.
Let me just show. So what it actually looks like outside right now. Yeah, there is actually a bit of wind up there. Yeah, it is actually quite, it's a lot windier than it looks actually. This is good. This is actually perfect. This is like perfect ghost theory, you know? Because like things are happening and then we're figuring out what they are. If you see what I mean?
Really? So the wind is that strong out there.
There you go.
But okay. Alright. That door's shut. Like that, say. Then that's loosely. So you're saying that the wind's strong enough to blow that
All
down?
it takes is a gust.
Okay, so let's just say then that that bit was wind.
Yeah.
I'm trying to argue with Joe here. Right, okay. That was wind!
Fuck off.
I'm sorry, but what the hell?
I don't know then.
This is what I'm trying to explain. The wind is so strong out there that it's blown that down and then blown that open.
A bit of gust of wind can do that. Wind isn't just like a bit of air blowing, is it? It's air pressure changes. It doesn't just move a bit of air, it's literally air dissipates from a whole area, and then the whole air shifts. It's a pressure change. That's what causes wind in the first place. Like, what we feel is wind is just the air moving, but it's air pressure, isn't it? Air pressure completely changes. The whole air in the building will shift towards an exit and drag in...
Fine, we'll go with that theory for now.
Camera's always just in the wrong place, isn't it? It's just how it works. Now that the door is shut, is the curtain still moving? I've got a point.
Yeah.
Wind theory. Best paranormal channel on earth. But I'm not going to keep going over it.
I just want paranormal, you know?
So do I, but it's because you can come up with another reason that's very logical.
It just doesn't feel that windy. It's just weird how it's
because we're indoors.
Yeah. Windy. It's just weird how it's
because we're indoors.
Yeah. Windy. It's just weird how it's
because we're indoors.
Yeah.
I'm about to eat my own words now. That was a bell. Fucking hell, you freaked me out then.
Sorry.
Well, where's a bell?
There isn't one here, is there?
Well, I don't know. I haven't looked at their stuff that much. I mean, the door's still as we left it. I don't have a clue. What the hell? It's a bell.
Okay.
Was that their name? Isabel?
I'm going to try this.
Oh, it's Bridget.
There's been a few jump scares for me in this.
This is. I like this.
Yeah. Are you actually here making sounds?
What's that move? Is that the birds in the chimney that's making that rumbly sound?
Chimney's too far away.
But it moves. The whole
Moves through the
building.
building,
Like
yeah.
it rumbles through. The bass travels really far.
It could be, yeah. Is there a spirit here with us?
It's like,
Not a...
please, not a bird or wind. If there is someone here, can you make a sound that's louder than anything we've heard in here so far? It's only so we know for a fact that it is you. There are birds here. We know there are birds in here or in the chimney and they're making noises. There's wind.
Or there might not be wind.
But can you make a sound that we know for certain is you and not just the wind or the birds? That thumping doesn't sound like it's coming from there.
No, it doesn't. It sounds like that's coming from here.
Yeah. Thank you very much. That wasn't wind.
No, that was not wind.
That was a metal tin.
That's horrible. That wasn't a metal tin, was it?
Yeah. It actually sounded like that.
There's no temperature difference to make the tin expand or anything, is there? Well, that was...
I can't fucking see.
Was that it? What? Creak. Did you hear that? Okay, thank you. If you are here and it's you and you're making this noise, are you able to... Can you set the REM pod off? Can you set the device off in the kitchen? It's a device, a black box on the kitchen floor with an aerial and make a loud sound if you go near it.
Fuck off. That's on camera as well, isn't it? Why is it just doing that ambulance thing again?
I don't know, but what are the chances that we ask?
Yeah, you just asked for that to happen.
And then it goes off. Even if the REM pod itself has a malfunction on it where it does that noise, something still had to touch it to set that off.
I can't see it. Okay. I've put it one sensitivity thing down.
Right. But something still had to touch it
No, but
to set it off.
it's almost like it gets set off and it just stays going off.
Yeah. I've got goosebumps again.
I'm intrigued. Things with this, I'm always intrigued to see if something, so like a rat or something.
Mm.
But it's on camera, so you'll literally see it going off.
That's brilliant. What are the chances of
I don't know.
that?
Oh, this is a really confusing one.
You're telling me.
You start to go down the route of...
Is it both?
It starts to go beyond coincidence, doesn't it?
Mm.
What was that?
Oh. We're going to go back in the room. If, when we walk away, you could set that device off again, it would be amazing.
Holy fuck was that? Jesus Christ! Holy fuck was that? Jesus Christ! Holy fuck was that? Jesus Christ! Holy fuck was that? Jesus Christ!
You did not touch...
Fuck me!
You didn't touch anything.
That fucking hurt.
Yeah, I just smacked into the side there. You did not touch anything. I was right behind you. What?
It's that tin. It's that fucking tin. Let me turn a light on. Did the REM pod just go off then? Am I losing my mind? That just moved. Whatever.
Wait. Was it definitely that?
Yes, it was right next to me. It's like that.
What, was it open?
I don't know. I wasn't really taking any notice, to be honest with you.
You weren't even doing that.
I might have seen.
No, you were here. You were... Fuck's sake. It's the mirror.
Oh, yeah, I would be scared too. It's that.
It's that.
I might have seen whatever it was. No, because I was here. I went like that.
And I was here.
You must have seen it then.
No, I wasn't, because I was this close to you, and I was up,
Good.
and I was following you, and I smacked my arm into this side because I jumped so much.
I know, it really hurt. That isn't wind. That's happened twice. That scared the utter shit. Not that I need to say it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Wow.
I'm gonna leave.
My adrenaline is actually...
I'm gonna leave this up, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
see if it drops on its own accord. No way. No way. Oh, it's just gone up, and I've just seen it go from red to the dots again. Hello?
Is that the bird? Shit me, I don't actually know what I'm doing right now. Compose yourself.
Yeah.
I'm not scared, I'm just confused. That's on a 1 sensitivity less too. What is that all about? This REM pod really seems to like going off. Now, we actually quite like the fact that when it does go off, it continues to go off because it gives us time to go over to it to see it still going off, rather than only hearing the sound. But at this point, we're kind of just questioning whether it's actually broken because we keep hearing this ambulance sound, as we like to call it, and it seems to go off probably too much and then doesn't stop going off. And it's happening near enough everywhere we go at this point, which has never occurred with any other REM pod we've ever had.
Okay, I'm going to do an EVP. We've had some good results with the tape EVP in the past. With everything that's been happening tonight, I'm hoping we're going to capture something. So, thank you so much if it is you making these sounds. We really appreciate it. We did say we wanted to be scared. I have a tape recorder in my hand. Are you able to please come and talk to it? Use your voice or make any sound in the house? Recorder in my hand. Are you able to please come and talk to it? Use your voice or make any sound in the house? What I'm going to do, while we're staying here with the camera on it, I'll ask again, come in here, wait a bit,
Yeah.
go back in. Okay, I have, if you can hear us, I've got a tape recorder in the main bedroom. The bedroom there, we've heard this tin noise. Can you go and speak to it while we're away from it? So what I've done is I've actually put it next to the tin and my camera's facing directly on it. I don't know if it's going to make a difference or not. Follow me then. We'll go and have a look. Oh, creepy. Just me. After the EVP session, we decided to pack up and do a members walk around video before heading home. But we think we came across something quite interesting. However, it could just be us connecting dots that don't need to be connected. Welcome to this week's members walk around of this incredible time capsule.
But it's interesting though. We found a bell.
I haven't told them, I'm not telling them, but we heard something.
We heard a bell.
Yeah, great, thanks. We heard something in here as... That says bells.
Oh my god. We both noticed that at the same time as well.
No.
Fuck off.
Way.
That's weird. Well,
you're gonna have to...
Yes, that's a very weird... Yes.
You're gonna have to use this footage for the main video. Just a little bit.
That's annoying. It's so coincidental.
You need to just take this part of the video out and use it, because that is not... that can't be a coincidence. That's almost saying, like, this is my name, or something. Or, what the hell?
I almost don't like it because it's too coincidental. See what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, of course.
I've only just noticed that.
Honest to God, we've only just noticed that. Honestly, I swear I did not notice that. I swear on my life I didn't know that was there. Literally no idea.
What the actual... Why does this stuff always happen to us?
Why is there a box of bells? And then we hear
a bell and we don't...
And that keeps making noises.
But where is the bell? Because we haven't found it, have we?
Well, now I'm annoyed though, because I feel like we just found something we should be investigating.
Yeah.
Why bells?
This has been a really, really creepy one.
You carry on doing that. I'm going to find a bell. I need to find the bell. Why do they want their attention on a bell?
Right, yeah.
Where did we hear the bell?
It was far away.
Outside? A church?
I wouldn't say it's outside. It could have been a church, but I don't know.
Church.
Let me show you this.
They buried at the church. We were asking if someone died, but then why would it have bells written on it? It's so coincidental.
Yeah.
It's like they're trying to make something out of nothing at this point. Or are we actually onto something?
That is not nothing. That is... We're hearing a bell, and then the only thing that's making a noise quite loud right next to you is a box with bell written on it. I need
to be a bell.
I'm all right. While he just does that, we'll join him in a second. Have you found it? Seriously? Where?
And it makes it even more weird.
Wow.
That I feel like we need to get the cameras back out and actually explain this properly. It's outside, where the door is, where the flap came open, where the door was open, where we asked if you want us to leave.
Okay, stop. I want to start where I was. So I was doing a walk around, and I was taking people through this room here. And I said to people on the phone that this made loud noises, but Joe had also explained about that we heard a bell, and that's why we walked in here. Now, if you see this, if you remember in the video bit, we came through, and this made a weird noise. This says bells on it. Now, okay, I know you're.
It sounds like making something out of nothing.
Yeah. Now, it sounds like we're making something out of nothing, but it's like, okay, what's the box about? So we heard a bell first, and then later on we heard this.
Yeah. Can I explain as well? We were asking if someone died here, and if that question is too extreme or too or insensitive to ask us to leave. So this is why it's almost the story overlaps itself almost. So it's trying to get our attention to leave. So the door was open, or the flap bit was open that we came through, then the door was open, and at the front door is a bell.
Which you've only just found.
I've literally just noticed. While we're doing the walk around, I was like, I need to now find the bell to find out why he's trying to get attention for bells, or they're trying to get attention for bells, sorry. So I'm trying to get it in my head how that works. Is that we've essentially said, can you set the REM pod off to tell us to go? That's too insensitive, bugger off. And then it's like everything just opened up this doorway, rang a bell, and then anything to do with bells has then made a noise, which is essentially this. It's like bells, door, get out.
That made a noise earlier on in the investigation, which we didn't know. We came in here, and then again later on in the investigation. It's almost like that shut, but it says bells on it, and we heard a bell. It's
trying to get our attention to get the bell, and the bell is outside.
Yeah.
This is if to say, look, here's the doors, I've opened them for you, setting off the REM pod, saying, this is the way, come on. And anything, like bell, it's like, get out, the bell's outside.
Yeah.
Don't want you in here, get out. And it was like jump scare type stuff too. It sounds so ridiculous actually when you think about it in a way. It kind of like making something out of nothing. But we heard a bell, and then the box has got the word bells on it.
And then that was the only thing making the noise in the room.
It happened twice, I think.
Yeah.
And we asked, and then the doors are open.
Yeah. And we had no idea that there was a bell outside.
Yeah. If we had known, we would have put this way further back.
Yeah. And the flap that came open made a loud noise as well.
Yeah.
From out there.
Get out to the bell.
Right.
You should have knocked before you came in, type.
I honestly, that is got to be beyond coincidence, surely. Surely that's paranormal.
I just don't know anymore. I'm baffled by this one.
This is the sort of thing that we talk about quite a lot in our live streams, that there's just something that seems to happen around us, and then, you place all these pieces of evidence together and it creates some sort of a story. For instance, it's just weird that we hear the bell, and then the door makes a noise, or the whole area of the door where the cat flap attaches to falls over. Just so happens to be in the same place as the bell. The tin makes a noise which has bells on it, as in written on the tin, and it's almost like to say, get out. Now, that's the paranormal part of it, and like I said, it's just such a weird thing. It's almost like fate, so almost like some weird thing that follows us to almost makes connections to things that happen. And it's very hard to actually explain the whole thing, but isn't that weird?